Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at and unbox the legendary Logitech C920. Okay, so if you've ever been on YouTube, or you've ever had a conference call, or you've ever used FaceTime, chances are somebody somewhere that you've been talking to or watching has been using one of these. This is the Logitech C920, the legendary Logitech webcam. This webcam has been out for many years now. Well, at least in computing terms, it's been out for decades almost. But this is the go-to camera for webcams, for streaming, YouTube videos, and for pornographers. So if you've ever been to any of those adult sites, chances are the young lady or young man that you've been watching has probably been using one of these. Now, why do people use these? Primarily because they're really good. They also offer 1080p video, and they've got dual microphone, so the sounds that you get from it should be rich and lifelike, and almost as good as a standard sort of condenser microphone. Now, this particular camera was purchased off of Amazon as their special deals. Normally these retail anywhere between sort of £60 to £100 in the UK, depending where and when you buy it. It was on special offer at the sort of the Black Friday weekend, which I still can't quite get my head around because Friday is a day, a weekend is many days, but I digress. This was reduced down to about £28, which was a fantastic price, and I've been considering getting one of these for a long time. I've never really kind of bought it because of, do I really need it? I've got my G7 camera, I've got a TZ62, I've got other cheap webcams, do I really need one? So I thought at this price, I'll take a risk, I'll have a go, and what I'll do is I'll do a video to compare it to see how good it is in comparison with a dedicated camera such as the Lumix G7, like I did with the iPhone X. So let's have a quick look at the specs of this and see what it can do. So reading off the front of the box, it supports H.264 compression, it's full HD 1080p, it's got a 15 megapixel camera, it's got a 20-point autofocus, and it's got a dual microphone. Now this will allow you to do HD 1080p voice chats or conferences on Skype for Windows, also FaceTime for Mac, and also I believe, no, it said something else, but I'm making it up. I was looking for something which I made up in my mind. That's enough chatting and rubbish. Let's get this thing open and see what we get inside the box. Well done, Logitech, on producing a camera which has got so much adhesive you can't even get into it. So, there's the camera itself. And is there an easy way of getting this out without destroying the packaging? As most of us computer geeky types like to keep our packaging, keep all the boxes in the attic, because you never know, one day they might be useful. Okay, so there's the Logitech C920. Oh, even more packaging, damn it. Now already actually you can tell by the weight of this is a quality component. It's not one of their kind of like $5 cheapy Chinese knockoffs which have got no weight to them because there's nothing inside them really. Oh, more plastic. So what have we got here? More plastic. Okay, so in there you've got your kind of clasp mechanism, so that can sit on top of a monitor and you can adjust the back part to fit snugly on a TV and angle it and do whatever you want. Now, a great thing about this webcam, which you don't see on many other webcams, at least not to my knowledge, is a 1/4-inch adapter on the back for a tripod. So if you've got a proper either DSLR or video camera tripod lying around and you want to use it and set up to do your YouTube videos, you can just attach it to the base there and you'll have yourself a proper tripod and camera setup, which is brilliant. Again, I don't think I've ever seen that on another webcam. So going around the front, so you've got glass on the front rather than plastic, so optically it's going to be a sharper picture because glass obviously is more transparent than Glass is more transparent than plastic generally, and also is less prone to scratches, etc. You've got dual microphones, both sides, so you can pick up a good selection of your audio. So if you're, say for instance, you've got it picking up a wider shot and you're doing like an interview scenario and there's a couple of people, you can pick up the audio from both sides, so that's really good. And obviously stereo audio is going to be much better than mono audio. And let's have a look at the USB cable, because if you're going to be using this with a computer, then chances are you're going to plug it into a USB port, either the front or the back, and you're going to want to run it down the back of your monitor and into the PC. So cable wise, not a massively long cable, but that's probably, I don't know, probably getting on for 6 foot, so not a bad size cable, just under 2 meters, probably 1.8 meters. So there we go, that's the camera itself. So what I'm going to do now is install the software on my computer, and I'm going to put this webcam next to the Lumix G7 and go through some tests and see what it's like. Catch you in a minute. Okay, so we're back and we've got the Logitech C920 camera in front of me. On top of that is the Lumix G7. Both cameras recording at 1080p, and the Lumix is set to an ISO of about 200. The Logitech camera doesn't really have an ISO setting. It's got intensity and luminance settings and those kind of things, and brightness and contrast, etc. But I've left it pretty much as it comes out of the box, as the software has kind of automatically chosen. There's a setting for automatic lighting, which I've chosen, and automatic focus and all those kinds of good things. So I've left it as is. Now the audio is being picked up hopefully from the left and right microphones. So that'll give you an idea of what the audio is like. I'm currently recording the audio using my lavalier mic connected directly to the G7. So the difference in audio you'll hear between various cuts that I do. Also here I've got my Lumix TZ62, which is filming that way, which is looking at the output I'm getting from the camera on the computer, and also to show you how I've got the camera set up on the front of the tripod with the other camera. So hopefully that is all clear. So that's the setup, telling you what the setup's all about. So these are a few items that I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing in the coming days, weeks, months, whatever, however I decide to release them. But I just thought, as the cameras are on, I might as well show you what they are and give you a brief introduction. So first of all, this one is a glow-in-the-dark watch strap. Now, if you're of a certain age, probably around about late 30s, early 40s, you remember back in the 80s there was a big craze for luminous or glow-in-the-dark stuff. Mostly stars that you had to stick on your ceiling. So from my point of view, that kind of thing is cool. So that's why when I saw the replacement band strap for the Show Me fitness watch tracker, I had to get it. So that's going to be coming up as part of an unboxing and review. See how good that strap is. Now obviously to do a review for that strap and that device, I also need that device. So this is the Show Me fitness tracker, which is one of the few fitness trackers on the market which will actually do your heart rate, but also do your blood pressure. How it does your blood pressure, I haven't got a clue, but we'll find out on the upcoming video and unboxing for this. So keep a lookout for this one. And another thing I'm going to be doing, which is a little bit different from the norm, is a USB 2-gang wall socket. So this is a normal UK wall socket, but it's got the added 2 USB ports. Now hopefully both cameras are picking up, you can see the USB ports, and so you know what I'm actually talking about. Now this will give you an idea again of the definition between the £30 Logitech C920 versus the sort of £500 Lumix G7. So hopefully there is a difference between the two, otherwise I've wasted a lot of money on my Lumix. But anyway, so that's going to be an upcoming video tutorial on how to. Hopefully not a how not to, but keep your eyes open for that. So that's some of the items we've got coming up on Mike's unboxing reviews and how to, and you would not believe how difficult it was for me to say that. That was probably about the 5th or 6th attempt, so I do apologise, it's been one of those days. Anyway, hopefully this has demonstrated what the Logitech C920 is capable of and how good it is. And if you want to pick one up, buy one from the links below. Every little helps when you buy them from my affiliate links to help keep this channel going, if you can bear to keep it going. Anyway, I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and I'll see you again in the very next video. Thanks for putting up with me.